my goal for today, which I've accomplished after this, is to go live on 3 of my platforms, right? So I went live on my Facebook, on my Facebook page on Spiritual Disciple this morning. I was on there for about 30, I would say 30 to 40 minutes. I wasn't on there very long, just enough to test it out and see what it was about. And then I went on TikTok for about, I'd say a combination about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And now I'm on YouTube. Yeah. So I'm planning on being on YouTube for at least 45 minutes. So let's try to keep this going for at least 45 minutes, shall we? So I am in the process of making content, right? Not only for TikTok or YouTube and Instagram and all of that stuff, but right now I really want to focus on my YouTube channel. And the reason why is because I've got this unbelievable testimony that I'm preparing to share. And it's about my journey to where I'm at right now, okay? Because we're constantly going through something, right? We're constantly on a journey somewhere. But it was for my journey, for my next part of where I am going in my spiritual walk. And also, it helps for me to document it, but also for those of you that are documenting or watching, or maybe you might not, a lot of people might not even see it right now. Maybe they'll see it years down the road after God's purpose or whatever God has planned for my life is shown up, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I remember when she first started. This is you guys. Think of that me as you. Wherever you are called to do, whatever you are called to serve here in this realm of earth, in this plane where you are mortal and you are here and you have a job and you have family and you do your normal things. You're not just here just to do that. There's things for you to do here. And one of them is to share your testimony, okay? And to share all the tests that God has put you through or got you through or shown you through. I am a firm believer that unless you walk through it, unless you've experienced Jesus, experienced God's power, the Holy Spirit within you, that it's an amazing relationship. And so we are here as vessels of God and mouthpieces of heaven, of God, of teaching others and showing others of how Jesus showed up, how we accepted Jesus, how the Holy Spirit resides within us, and how we walk with God, how our life is, and how changing our mind into understanding that we don't walk alone, and having a little bit more of awareness to where we are in our life opens up a big awareness to where we are here, what we are here to do, right? And so with that being said, I have a feeling, or not even a feeling, like I know in my spirit, like if I don't go through certain things, then I would not be able to explain it. I wouldn't be able to share it. I wouldn't be able to testify about it, right? If I was never married, I couldn't talk to people about being married. I guess you could, but you wouldn't experience marriage. You wouldn't have had a firsthand experience with marriage. You wouldn't understand the relationship, the time, the effort, the love, the understanding, all the stuff that comes into being a part of a marriage, right? You can share your experience of what you've seen from people who showed you an example, like your parents, if your parents were married, or your aunts, uncles, your friends. But unless you were married, all you were doing is being a witness. You're just a bystander. You're just watching other people go through certain things, right? You haven't really truly experienced what it feels like to be with somebody through sickness and health, and through being richer and poorer, but actually being committed to one person, right? You would have that mindset of understanding, okay, I see how it works, but you wouldn't truly experience it and have that connection of empathy and compassion and love that you would have if you were in connection in that experience yourself, right? So you wouldn't be able to completely understand and relate and give empathy and love and all those real true core feelings and experience with somebody who's going through it as powerful and as impactful as if somebody who's actually gone through it, right? So if you're going to someone who's they went to school, it's like an example, okay? Who would you prefer? Okay, would you find an example from somebody who has been married, has been divorced, has been married, has kept a marriage, or has been married for 30, 20 years, 30, 40 years or whatever, and has maintained a relationship and they've had their ups and downs? Or would you go to someone who has a master's or a doctorate degree in marriage counseling or whatever, who's never been married, who only knows the book part of it, has never been in a relationship? Well, if you're seeking out a marriage, don't you want to be with someone that's actually been a part of a marriage, or is partaking in a marriage that you can look up to, that can show you what a marriage looks like? They can talk about it. They can share their knowledge of what they've seen or what other people's experiences have been, but they don't truly know because they haven't done it on their own. And that's why it's super important that you recognize the power within you, and how important it is that you share your experience with your walk with the Lord, because it's yours and it's your test. It was your testimony. It's your testimony. And when people see other people getting out of situations that they had no idea was even possible, they're like, oh my gosh, how did you even get through that? You know, it wasn't because I sat in the corner and I read a bunch of self-help books, or because I read somebody's bio. No, it's because I got up and I did some action. I did some work, right? So when I get on my channels, a lot of the times with my lives, I try to at least have some kind of a plan of what I'm going to talk about. But this one right now is mostly about being consistent and knowing that every little day, every little step, everything that you are doing is going to lead you to where you need to be. So you got to start somewhere, guys. You got to start somewhere. And even if it's just going all over the place, which this video is, it's all over the place, but I showed up, and it's almost 10 minutes already. And so I accomplished my goal, which was to go live on 3 of my platforms, which was Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, which I accomplished today. So I, as a full-time content creator, and you guys are watching me go through this, and it's scary. It's scary because when you work for other people, like if you go and you get a full-time job, you're guaranteed an income automatically. Okay, you're getting paid $20 an hour. You're making $30 an hour, $60 an hour. We're paying you blah, 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 blah. But when you decide to do things outside of the box, which is be your own boss, which means you are the revenue, you yourself, whatever you bring to the table is what people are looking for. You got to start somewhere, and sometimes it's like zero. It's you. It's you waiting for the break that needs to come, and only God knows when that's going to happen. So if you guys would like, and I just, I throw this out there very kindly, is that remember that when you first start, it's not going to be perfect, and there's a lot of people aren't going to understand, but wherever you are called to serve, please do, because somebody out there needs to see that it's possible. Somebody out there needs to realize that, things can go super, super bad, and we can be in the darkest places in our minds, in our bodies, in our spirit. But as long as we have that little bit of faith in knowing that God is with us, then we can get through all things. And I always have to go back to that. I always have to remember that. I was like, especially when I'm in places I don't technically really want to be, but I know I have to be. I have to take a deep breath and say, you know what? I have to use the tools that I was given, which is I do breath work, recognizing my breathing, doing my counting, listening to music, humming. All of those things, they work, you guys. They seriously work. So don't put down the small things that can actually help uplift you, because those are the little things that help build your foundation 100%. Because during the darkness, when you're all alone and stuff happens and you don't know how to do, or you're freaking out and you're like, oh my God, how did I get in this position? What am I gonna do? You're the only one that's going to be able to self-regulate your whole your system so that you don't go crazy. Seriously. So, so make sure that you take care of yourself that way. Well, it's almost 15 minutes. Oh, yeah. I'm doing so good. I'm so proud of myself. I don't think anyone's even joined in on this. I don't really know too much on how YouTube, or where am I? YouTube works, because I don't really go on YouTube Live that much. So I don't know. Welcome to remember to guard your privacy, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you have to share. Do you have to share this out to everybody? I don't know. Do they share it out? Do people actually show up or what? I don't know. I was on YouTube one time and I was having a really bad day. It was a really bad day. And I don't even know why. I went on YouTube because I don't have very many people that go on my YouTube channel. So I felt safe. TikTok's pretty more social. People are on that. And even if they're not your friends, they can still find you. So I was like, I'm just going to go on YouTube and I'm just going to cry myself. I'm just going to cry out, and just being honest about how stressful I am and how upset I am right now where I'm at. So I go on YouTube and oh my goodness, there was only 2 people that showed up on my live, but both were so kind. And they just, I don't know. I don't even know who they were. There's some random people that just showed up, 2 people. And, just gave me encouragement, and they're like, oh, what can we do to help you? What can we do to help you? And I was like, I was just so like overwhelmed with just gratitude that they were, that they were asking to help, that I was like, I don't even know. You're helping by just listening to me and encouraging me not to just give up right now. You don't realize what you're doing. You're helping. You are so helping. So yeah, don't take for granted the help and the love of other people, even if it's just for them to stop by and say hi during your live. That makes a big difference. So yeah. Anyway, I just gotta breathe. I'm just really antsy. I just feel real antsy. I've been really stressed out a little bit because I'm worried about my mom. Not like worried. It more like, anytime anyone has health issues, of course, you're going to be a little bit worried about them and stuff. But I think more of than just being worried, it's more like I'm okay with whatever God has planned. It's just the waiting. Just waiting for certain things to come to fruition, to hurry up and speed up. And that's part of being like, okay, calm down. It's in God's time. But it's like, man, I just want to, why does it take so long to find out things? By the time some of the things that they do here, it's like, by the time you get to where the sickness is coming from, it's already spread everywhere. I just don't understand the timing. It's like it's like they don't, I don't know. It's just a lot of stress that way. And I just got to let it go and give it to God. And sometimes that alone is a lot to do, because you're just like, okay, I've given it to God like 1,000 times. Every day I give it to God and I'm still stressed. I'm still upset. I'm still sad. I'm still not where I want to be. Now what? You just, I was watching that show on Netflix the other day. It was at House of David. I think it was House of David. Anyways, I was watching House of David and how, they were talking about how they were stuck out in the desert for 420 years or whatever years it was. And I'm thinking to myself, dang, man, that is a long time. And then during part of it, they said, during the time they were stuck out there, it's like, they kept on asking, where's God? Where's God? It's like, where was he? Where was he? And I was praying on that. And I was thinking, you know what? He was there. He just, sometimes we got to learn the hard way sometimes. I don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear that either. But anyway, it was a sunny day in Oregon. And I don't understand why nobody I don't even know if I am. Is this? I'm going to try stuff. Oh, those are just makeup. Oh, they can use makeup on this. Let me see what this is. All right. I don't want any of those effects. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So there's an effects thing. What is this? Playables. How do you do? Oh, okay. 3 puzzle. Let's do this. What am I doing? What the hell is this? I don't know. This is kind of cool. That's funny. Oh, dang. Let's do it again. I'm going to grab her head. What are these? Oh, there's levels to it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, okay. I get it. That's funny. That's cool that they have these. Okay. Why can't I not do this one? I don't know what's wrong with my... I just keep on getting beat up by this lady. Yes. I get to go to the next one. Level 3. Oh. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are so cute. Do it again. Oh, okay, so you can't... All right, I got it. I don't want to hit this dude. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Well, how am I supposed to do that? Oh, there you go. Aw. Oh, this is cute. I like this. This is fun. These are adorable. Galloway crab. This is fun. Grab it. I could play this all day. This is so fun. Well, then how? Okay. Do it again. Can you push it? No? What? I almost got it. Ooh, slammed again. This is kind of fun. What? She still took it from me? That little rascal. I don't get it. Why can't I get this damn key? Oh, I poked her in the eye on purpose. She won't give me the key? Okay, fine. Why is this so hard? Ha 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 ha. You think you're so smart. Aww. We got in trouble. Alright, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of that? End game, exit game. Well, that's cool. I think that's kind of cool that you can do that. Add a questions sticker. Okay. Your favorite way to spend lazy weekend. Mine is hot cocoa. Hot cocoa. Oh. Oh, and then they get an answer. Do we get an answer or no? Okay. We'll just do that. What's your favorite way to spend a lazy weekend? That's a good question. What do you, and my eyes in the way. Boom, boom, boom. I like hot cocoa, cookies, and watching cool old school movies. That's what I like to do. Oh, start question. Oh, okay. There you go. That's interesting. Am I on? It says I'm on, but it says that nobody's here. Like, they're not showing anybody or what? I don't get it. Oh, I'm going to stay on for 30 minutes. And the reason I'm staying on, because technically this is my first day with doing all 3 of my platforms, doing lives every day for all of my 3 of my platforms. That's what I'm planning on doing. I started today. And I still have to do some video content, which I should probably do after I'm done with this. But I don't know. I think I'm going to wait because I'm writing everything down because I want to make it a really cool video. Each one has a certain thing that I'm going to be discussing. So I have to do some work on that, which I'm going to do that tonight. And then, yeah, so keep an eye out for me, you guys. I am going to do more content on YouTube, and you can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, all those things, all those other platforms. But yeah, check it out. If you don't see me on YouTube, you can find me on Facebook or on TikTok, all of those. I'm going live every day, And I do my meditation in the morning, but that doesn't mean you might find me doing a meditation in the middle of the day. You might find me just on an adventure just because I want to go on an adventure. So you never know what I'm going to be doing. So definitely, who is that? I'm all nosy. Come and check me out. The mountains look so pretty today because you can see there's a little bit of snow on them. Absolutely beautiful. It was a nice clear day today. What does it say? Add a favorite 6. I don't know. Come on, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I don't know. I know that it's good to go live because it's good for, to practice and stuff. But it's kind of discouraging sometimes when you go live, and especially when you're different platforms and you don't even have anybody that really watches. You're just like, what the hell? Why am I going live? You know what I do think, which is really interesting, is that with so many people on the platforms and everything, why is it that they can't find even one person to watch you? That's what I want to know. Okay, what else do I got? What's that? Oh, you could take off your thing and just talk. What's this? Second short was upload to your channel as unlimited. I don't know what that means. What else do they have here? Green screen, lighting. Oh, the lighting. Let's see what lighting is on. Okay. What else do we have? Lenses. What's lenses? Oh, that's all they have. Okay. Well, it's kind of similar to what no, cancel. Let's go back. What the other platforms do. So it's not anything real different, but that's cool. Top fans. Be the first to the leaderboard by showing support. Try sending a live chat or super chat. Okay, how do you do that? I don't know. All right, well, that's the top fan thing. And then what's this? Add. Start a poll. I don't think I can do a poll with that one. What is this one? Chat filter. Top message. Community monitor. Oh, okay. Top messages. Do we have any messages? Show most messages with potential spam removed. Show every message including potential spam. Well, I don't want to do that. What does this dude do? Oh, this was the games that I was playing. Those were fun. I like that. I think that's kind of cool. Like, you can do that so that choose a game to stream with. That's kind of cool. I like that. You can stream with people. I think that's a cool thing to do. It's kind of cold outside. It's crazy because it gets so dark so easy here, so early. It's almost 4:40 here, and in about 20 minutes, this place is going to be freaking dark. It's the weirdest thing. So dark. And you're like, how does it get so dark so quickly? I don't know. It just does. But yeah. Almost there. Okay. So if anything, if you guys watch this entire live video, just know that anyone can go live. Obviously, I'm here, and that showing up is one of the hardest part for people to do. Is the greatest fear is a lot of people not wanting to show up because it's scary, right? It's scary. You don't want people looking at you. You don't want people criticizing or talking crap about you. But the fact is, people are going to do that anyway. So if you are thinking about being a content creator or whatever you are in your journey, remember that it's up to you. You have to do it. You. And I'm talking to myself. Not one person showed up to this live. But guess what? I did. And I did 30 minutes of live on my YouTube channel. So I'm super happy. All right, I'm going to end this, you guys. I am doing my actually it's like a four-part series of my testimony on my travel um, through New Mexico, which I am going to be working on the next couple of days, and hopefully actually showing uh actually start sending each one out probably by next week. I'll start with the first part and all that stuff, but I've got it in my mind of how I want to get it done. So I'm going to create the content and then I'll send it all out, let you guys all know about it. But keep posted. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's testimony, my travels through New Mexico, my testimony on faith and trust and believing that God's got us, that He is our provider. So yeah, look out for that. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm super excited about it, and I'm planning on getting that set out to my YouTube channel by next week, which means next week the goal is hitting the 500 videos. So yeah, be present for the 500 video, which I might even turn into a live. Maybe I'll go live on my 500 video. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, all you can do is be the best you that you can be. And guess what? You know you, so be true to you. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Don't forget to pray. Peace. How do I get out of this now? I think I close it like that. Good job, Amby.